So what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's that boy Adam's Link. How you guys doing? Hello. If you guys are here, please kindly let me know so that I can acknowledge you. Of course, you guys saw the title of this video and the things we're going to be discussing. I know this is a very odd time for me coming on live. I've never done it before. I usually come on live at night, Nigeria time, 9, 8, or 10 p.m. Nigeria time. But this is a really important discussion, and it needs every Nigeria attention. It needs every Nigeria attention. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title of the video. So it's a really important discussion that needs every Nigeria attention. So I'm just gonna wait for some few other people to join us on this live so that the real discussion can proceed. And if you are here, kindly write something so that I can acknowledge you. So you guys know the guy now. You know the guy we want to discuss about. His name is Adamu. Tiamiyu. Emdee. Tiamiyu. That's his name. And apparently he's from Nigeria, but Nigeria is trying to disown him and shifting it to Ghana, but Ghana said they do not want, so they are returning him back to us, Nigeria. Well, he's a Nigerian, guys, and in Nigeria, a Yoruba man. Apparently, they said he's from Ibadan. A Yoruba man, apparently from Ibadan, but confirmed he's a Nigerian. When I said that Nigeria is being targeted, is because whenever UK, the report that we saw online, they were mostly focusing on Nigerians. They were mostly focusing on Nigeria. They never focused on India because, if we are honest, the people who migrate the most are not even Nigerians. Africans are just starting. The Asian and the Indians are the people who have migrated the most in history. So I believe Africa are just starting. And if you check, the people who they benefited from, the people who those white masters benefited from are mainly from Africans. Majority of the wealth came from Africa. So I feel it's within our right to say we want to also taste the better life that our resources brought to you guys. It's within our rights. It's within our rights. So we have every right to say we want to travel in whatever way, be it student visa, be it dependent or study visa or anything. We have every right to do so. After all, we are doing it legally. Before, we never had this avenue. We never have this avenue to travel abroad with a student visa and all the rest. The only avenue we had, our brothers and sisters, were through Libya. They risked so much of their lives by crossing through that sea. Now, we have acquired some knowledge that let us know that, say, okay, we do not have to go through that sea. We still have so many avenues to travel. This guy heading, who just traveled last year, we have a video proof. He traveled last year to UK. Through a dependent visa. He has been able to relax in UK and decided to destroy the very ladder that assisted him. He decided to destroy it so that nobody can use such ladder again. Although the UK government already made their decision, so they already did their underground investigation. But you shouldn't, as a Nigerian, add to the problem. Because every focus now will not be on Eddie, will not be on you. They will not blame you that you are the one that can't expose your brothers and sisters. It not be on him. It's not as if he's the one that make the rules. But the UK government did their forensic investigation and they asked questions as well. So he is part of those people they ask questions, and he is coming out to say that he did a whole interview, but the media only picked 30 seconds. I bet you if the media decided to release the 30 minutes of the interview, granted, this guy's own is finished. Because what you said on that 30-second interview summarized whatever you were saying in that 30 minutes interview. It doesn't look like somebody who is a stand-up guy for his family and also for Nigerians. It doesn't look like it. The way he talks, the way he behaves, you can really, really point out that this guy is off. Check out this video. This guy traveled to UK.
I don't look like what I have been through.
This guy traveled to UK last year.
Like what I have been through. I've been through a lot. If I need to get a tattoo, I'll tell them to write this country now. Wow. If I need to get a tattoo, I'll tell them to write this country now. Wow. My head. This country now what? Now wow.
He traveled. He said if he will ever get a tattoo, he's going to get a tattoo that will say this country now wow for his forehead. That is very, very happy to leave Nigeria. Finally had the opportunity to jackpot. Even people who are jackpot themselves, do you think it's easy? Do you know how much it costs? At least if you want to spend money on leaving Nigeria to UK, at least you'll be spending more than $5,000 to $10,000. Huh? Why did he think that the media never approached Indians to ask them? Why? To ask them about dependent coming. Why is it that it's Nigerians? And the slight opportunity, the slimmest opportunity for him to say something good about the country, not even country, about Nigeria youth, because this is targeted at Nigeria youth. It's not targeted at the federal government. The federal government will still survive. The federal government will still survive. So this is not targeted at the federal government. This is targeted at Nigeria youth. And he's a Nigeria youth. And because he knows very well it's not targeted at the federal government, it's not targeted at any Nigerian politician, because they have express visa, investment visa, to go abroad, invest in any place, and they will get express visa for themselves and their family. He is targeting the ordinary Nigerians. He targeted the middle-class Nigerians, the poor Nigerians. That's who he targeted. That is who he just wasted their dreams. Because a family could have sold their land to take their daughter or their son to that abroad, hoping that that son immediately getting there is going to do some 1, 2, 2, 3 to get them there. Or do you think everybody must follow the right way to abroad? Did he not lie in his own visa applications? Did he not lie? People seeking asylum in UK. Asylum in UK. Honestly, is it that those things are actually happening in Nigeria? People lie all the time. But you do not come to national television to rob, to destroy our reputation. No, not Nigeria reputation. The reputation of the Nigerian youth on national television. The craziest part that makes me really angry is that this guy traveled just last year. Last year. You are not even up to 4 years, 3 years in UK, or let me say up to 5 years, or even up to 2 years. You traveled just last year. You traveled us last year and you are making videos on how to go to UK, on how to do this, on how to do that, on how to do that. Because you don't have any views, you get less than 200 views per video, and then you say, okay, everybody must watch you now. And the only avenue that people will get to watch you is by selling off your country. This is the reason why we see Indians being CEOs in many companies, because they look out for one another. This is why you see Asia progressing, because they look out for one another. Why is it that this skin color we do not look out for one another? Why are we so envious of ourselves? Why we do want to destroy the same ladder that we used to ascertain that victory, well, although he has equally apologized, he said he's deeply sorry. Just a look at it.
Good morning, everybody. This is not a standard video or the regular kind of video that I'll do. I am doing this without any script or anybody telling me what to say and how to say it. I'm doing this from the reflections and the truthfulness of my heart. That if you have seen the interview/news feature, please, I am sorry for any inconvenience that this may have cost you. I am sorry.
You can go and watch the video somewhere else where the guy said he's sorry. I don't know how you guys gonna take it, but I just feel this guy messed up real big time. Messed up. The same thing our president traveled and said Nigeria youth are lazy youths. This guy just confirmed it. You went to UK last year. You are already forming as a white man. You traveled to UK last year. You are already claiming to be white by discriminating your fellow blacks, your fellow Nigerians. You're already claiming it. Because what you said automatically means that you are a white man. You have not even settled down yet. You have not even settled down yet. Just last year you traveled. Still even, let me say, okay, up to a year and some few months. You're already claiming to be Mr. Know-All. You're already claiming to be the person who knows the tricks of how Nigerians traveled. You are saying that it's not merely about the visa. It's not merely about coming to UK to study. That is why they quickly divide. Nigerians are among the most educated. Among the most educated. In UK, in Canada, we pay tax. Go and check the index. Go check the history. Go and check the statistics about Nigerians living abroad. Despite all those courtesy in Dubai and all those some other places, I always say this. The only people that I kind of like pity for that this thing affects are the good Nigerians who are there to hustle. Few bad eggs tends to spoil a lot of good wills of Nigerians. Out of 1 million Nigerians, 995,000 are actually doing well. But that few remaining fraction are into illegality, thereby destroying the reputation of those other people. If you want to see courtesy, you see that few, like 2, 5, or 10, most 20. But did you know there are thousands of Nigerians there? But 20 people will ruin the reputation of those thousands. We're already facing that discrimination. We have seen Nigeria surgeons, Nigeria designers, musicians, I, drones, inventors, and investors, business owner abroad. In fact, recently here, Dangote, the federal government, Dangote flag off a refinery, the biggest in Africa, and among the top 7 refineries in the world. But did BBC post about it? Did CNN post about it? Have you asked yourself that question? Did BBC, CNN, and all those media, international media, post about it? No, they never post about it. They are posted about immigration. If it's something that has to do with one bad thing, they will rush and post about it. Did they? They never posted about the Dangote refinery. They didn't. You have an avenue. You have an avenue. You are being used. Do you think they love you the most? Did you know they have written so many other YouTubers? You are not even close to the kind of fame other YouTubers have in UK, Nigeria YouTubers who are trying. You are not even close. Who are able talking about this visa stuff? You are not even close to them, close to their number of views. You are not even close to the numbers of views. But they reached out to you because they feel you are gullible. They reached out to you because you feel you do really think. Boom. Well, I'm happy you made this mistake. Oh. I'm happy you are taking all the blast, because myself, it's a lesson. I can't be carried away with somebody just calling me to interview me about a situation without thinking it twice and really know their intention of even calling me. So do you think they are going to post your 30 minutes interview? 30 minutes interview. Do you know how many hairspace that takes? Do you know how many hairspace that takes? So you think they are going to give you that 30 minutes interview? They only took 30 seconds out of that 30 minutes interview you granted. 30 seconds, because they got exactly what they wanted. What they wanted from you, they got it, and they put it there. Well, he has apologized, and I hope you guys find it in your heart to forgive him. I know a lot of people are really hungry, and I can see some comments coming up. I can see some comments coming up, and people are just kind of like expressing their frustration. All the UK guys, please, you guys to forgive him, and don't cause him any harm, because come on, he's not worth it. You know, you guys should be law and abiding. You should be law and abiding. So don't cause him any harm. Let's just wish him all the best. But there are people who their visa will automatically be on hold. Although the implementation of this new law will take effect next year, January. But you trust them. Now officials will start putting people visa on hold. We start placing people visa on hold. So guys, that's all. Let me know exactly how you feel, and leave your comment. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.